Hello and welcome to the grammar lesson for past progressive. Use and function. The past progressive is used to talk about an action in progress at a moment in the past, two actions in progress at the same time in the past, or to give background information on a story. Let's have a look at some examples on these three cases. At 12 o'clock last night, I was watching the match. Well, this is the moment in the past and this is the action in progress. I was texting you while I was driving. Two actions, texting and driving at the same time in the past. It was raining, so they decided to stay home. Well, this is the background action and this is the story. Well, grammatical form. In an affirmative past progressive sentence, the verb structure is the past form of the verb to be as the auxiliary plus the present participle or ing form of the main verb. And in a negative past progressive sentence, we add not to the was or were. It was raining, so they decided to stay home. This is the affirmative sentence, was raining. And the negative would be was not. It was not raining, so they decided to go for a picnic. And finally, in an interrogative or question form of past progressive sentence, was or were moves before the subject. This is the affirmative or positive sentence. He was texting you when I arrived. The question form would be by replacing was and he. Was he texting me when you arrived? And finally, the WH question would be the same question, just the WH word would be added. What was he doing when you arrived? Thank you and good luck. They, she, we, I didn't go to school yesterday. Well, as you see, the main verb is in the basic form. Actually, it's not in past form anymore. And there is the didn't as the auxiliary. And in the question form, did she or you go to school yesterday? Again, the verb, the past form verb, went, has changed to present form, to the infinitive form, and did as the auxiliary verb is functioning. Well, about the question forms, there are two question forms like the other tenses. Yes, no questions. Did she or you go to school yesterday? And WH questions. Where did you go yesterday? Well, like all other tenses, when we are making yes no questions, well, the auxiliary comes in the beginning of the sentence before the subject. And when we want to create a WH question, the WH question goes before the auxiliary and the answer is deleted normally. However, there is one exception. When the question is about the subject, in this case, there is no auxiliary and the question word, which is usually who, replaces the subject. So, if we are asking about the subject, there is no auxiliary and the question would be just who went to the school yesterday. So, if you found a question with past form with no auxiliary, it is shortly about the subject. Well, I hope you liked the lesson. Thank you and goodbye.